Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, another opportunity to come on here and speak to you guys. Welcome to my podcast, Black Karen. I already have someone that has logged on. Thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you for your love and support as I build this podcast here on YouTube. Now, make sure you hit the notification bell and you give me a thumbs up and you subscribe to this channel as I come on here daily with great content. I'm sitting here, y'all. I have a special guest with me today, sitting right here with me, my husband, DJ Jizzle Muffins, the king of this estate, the love of my life. He is sitting here with me. Baby, won't you tell everyone hello?
Good day, everyone. Good day. Good day. We love you.
So I wanted to get him on here with me today because we were talking about something this morning that hit home and hit really hard. And today's topic is, what is support and what does it look like? And we can go on and have a long morning conversation over a wonderful smoothie this morning. May I add that? About support. And a lot of the things that he, had to say really hit home and really opened my eyes like, oh, wow, like that, people need to hear what you're saying. So you guys, welcome my great husband here on this platform at Black Karen. And we're just going to dive on in, babe. So I'm going to ask you a question. And I just want you to give me your honest answer and what your thought about it. What is support?
Before I get into that, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for bringing me on the show today. I appreciate that.
Oh.
And thank you to the Black Karen crew allowing me to come into this space and mingle and tingle. But the first thing I have up here is health.
Support. Okay.
And I know that's a touchy subject because the base of it was support.
Right.
But I don't think we talk more about health.
Okay.
And if the person fell out that we wanted to talk to about
support.
Okay. They may have fell out because of the health.
Oh, okay.
So 92, 89, things could happen.
Uh-huh.
But it seems that we are falling out, kicking the bucket.
Early,
late, way too early, out the blue, gone with the wind. And it's a different day and age.
Okay. So are you saying a lot of people are not really focused on their health when health should come first? I guess supporting someone, what is support? Support is like, I guess, looking after someone's health. So I get what you're saying with that. And I'll agree with you on that one because I know that I'm battling my weight loss and my accountability partner is you. So, I have to hear every day that I shouldn't eat that or I should do this or maybe let's substitute this for that. So yes, support does come with, supporting someone because of their health. You may see someone going down a dark road with their health, and how can we support them? How can we support those people that you're speaking of, like me?
The subject goes deep and wide, left and right. We didn't touch on drugs. We didn't touch on drinking.
Gosh.
We didn't touch on mental.
We about to mess up people happy hours this evening.
No, I want everybody to stay positive, stay happy, because this is all about support. It's things we usually don't talk about sometimes. We'll say what's going on, how you doing, but we don't get deeper into that. What's going on, how you doing, how's the family doing, how's the elders, how's the kids. We kind of miss over that. And we're still talking about support, right?
We are. And then it falls into my next question. What does it look like? What does support look like? Now, we touched on the health. And that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show when we can just sit around and talk about our health and the things that we're putting in our mouths and the things that we're consuming on a day-to-day basis. That's a whole nother conversation. But what you just said goes into, what does it look like? What does support look like? How does someone How can someone recognize and see that you're trying to support them? What does it look like?
Now I got a diagram here, and I have mine.
Yeah, he's over here drawing.
I have mine. I have mine.
This is an interesting interview
I got
today.
I got building on the left side. I got mine on the right side.
Okay.
So we're building.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to build.
Right.
And this all is starting in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
What is our support system? It could be different in my mind versus your mind. Mom's mind, dad's mind, granny, grandma,
right,
uncle, kids, babies, angels, ancestors. All of that could be different in our mind frame.
Mm-hmm.
And yet we still don't talk about it. So I would say it's in our mind. We don't speak about it.
We don't speak about it.
We have a tough time trying to confront these type of situations and confronting these emotions.
Now I can okay, because I kind of feel like a lot of what you're saying, it is kind of geared towards me because it has been a fight. We have fought numerous of times on.
Now hold on.
No, baby.
This is not an I or specific.
It's not.
This is all around because
it is all around.
This is for the audience,
mm-hmm.
and I don't want it to be a situation where just because we may be cool or know each other, that all the questions and statements and anything that we provide on the show may not be specifically you or
mm-hmm.
me. I'm just kind of diving deep into thought
mm-hmm.
on situations, and here we are on Black Karen Podcast. And shout out to the friends and family and everybody tuning in to the show all across the universe. So thank you. But no, it is not. And that's why, and I think that's key to when we hear something, because we could tune it into our brain different ways. We could take it and say, yeah. Just put the boxing gloves on. Yeah, you talking about me. Character Square right now is talking about me. Or you could say, hey, it's talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
But is this something where it's a positive situation? Can I reflect positive on it? Can I think about it, let it absorb? Oh, your pickled peppers, they were beautiful.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Letting it absorb. Because they had to absorb, right? You let it absorb, and then you bring out the pizzazz. But then you bring out what you want. But you have to kind of let it simmer sometimes, because sometimes, even like cooking, I want to hurry up and do it, and I want to hurry up and get a result. May not come out right, may not come out ready, may not come out complete. Right. So sometimes you have to let it brew. Mm-hmm. You have to let it simmer. Mm-hmm. You have to let that saute.
Okay.
But we do have to provide that information. Is it me? Is it talking about me? Did somebody throw a rock and it hit the dog and you heard the dog holler?
Oh, wow.
So, but we want it to be in a positive situation, because we'll have somebody could talk, somebody could say something, and we have a direct inflection of, oh, you want to go there with me.
Right.
And we, I think we could kind of channel that a different way to kind of help both people in this situation.
So why do you think people may have that defense mode up?
That's how we come from defense. We stay on defense. Who wants some defense?
Okay.
The offense is the defense. We just stay defense, and then we ready to come back with the
towel
offense.
in. Throw that towel in.
Yeah, we coming with the defense, and then as soon as you say something, we finna hit you with some offense.
Right.
It's a tit for tat, a back and forth, an action and a reaction. And sometimes we're ready to go with it with all them different angles besides those two big old ears that we got.
How can we do better, though? For those that I know people that are listening and that will come back and listen to this video later on tonight. How can we, what can we do to be better? Like, how can someone that's struggling with their weight or whatnot, or just struggling with just people supporting them or trying to support them when it comes to their health, or when it comes to their wealth, when it comes to their well-being, what can, they do better?
I think we are building. And again, I'm looking at these notes over here. There's no I in team. And I still have the mind, and I have building. So it's still going to have an I in our mind. It's going to have to start with us.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
So
it has
it's going to have to start with us. And now you're going to have a negative output on trying to look at the outer reaction and look at, the outside of what the situation is on support and my levels of support basics. Okay, what is it and where am I getting it from? I think in support is building. So can I ask you that question? What is support to you? Because it could be different. Like I said, where
Right.
you ask these questions and we all went to school, right? And they all gave us the papers, and some of us got A's, B's, C's, D's, or whatever you thought them may have been grades. Because we all had different minds, all had different angles, all came from different backgrounds. So I'm not sure how anybody failed, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I still like to see your output on what you would
support,
for.
Support to me is actually just being there for one another. And like you said, we all have different journeys and we've all accomplished different things in different parts of our lives. And it's really about coming together and figuring out how we can all overcome together, how we can all achieve the goals that we set, for ourselves. How we achieve these together, how can we, and then one thing I always talk about is collaborating. Like that's just something that I have digested as a young girl, is collaborating. How can I help the next person? How can they help me? And one thing that I've noticed in our community, and just me being around others, is that no one is really having like backroom meetings on how we can support each other as far as building our business credit, building our personal credit, building wealth. If someone, you were saying something earlier about, hey, if you have a friend that she done went and started her own boutique and it's banging, it's going up. Baby, everybody lined up in front of her store at the Galleria. She has the blueprint to it, right? What is she doing for her friends and family, those people that she loves? What is it, is she sharing that blueprint with her friends? Like, or maybe she has a friend that wants to start a boutique, just like her. What are we doing? Like, how are we supporting each other in the background, in the back room, I guess you can say, on let's get her up and lifted. I done started my thing, but what can I do to pour into her?
Sharing.
Right, exactly. So support goes a long way. It goes in all kind of angles, but that's my next question. How is it important how is it important to pour into each other?
It goes to family and
well,
also goes to the baby. Well,
yeah.
Now remember, like you said, somebody has to show and teach, and usually you're gonna try to show and teach,
right?
Your friends and family, because the kids are watching, right?
Exactly.
They're looking up to do these specific things, right? You want to provide that positivity and shout out to the positive ones in the family that are wanting to build, trying to build and uplift one another.
Right.
But you want to show the new and the younger generation their options on what they can achieve. And if they believe they can achieve, and you do want to have that outlet,
right?
Same as this negativity outlet that we can see that is all around. You want to give them that positivity outlet that they're able to achieve and accomplish these type of dreams and goals. And we are supposed to be there in that particular front to go about assisting and being there to showcase,
right,
and assist and provide them that information to help their cup overflow as well.
Yeah, that's
because,
true.
If we can't be a little vessel, if we can't let that little light of mine shine, if we can't pour into your cup to make your cup full of as well,
right?
What are we kind of showing and teaching?
Right, and it all starts with the mindset too. So that the mindset is very, very important.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, babe. I appreciate you coming and joining me.
Thank you. I know you probably didn't want to answer questions today. I'm not sure if you was going to be ready to get the questions bounced off with you as well.
No, I appreciate our conversation. I appreciate our conversation this morning, because our conversations can go very deep when it comes to wealth and health and building each other up, because we have truly been building each other up in this relationship. And so I can honestly sit here and say I love you and I appreciate you for that. And that's like key. That should be going on in any marriage or whatever relationship, is building each other up, using each other to build, creating things together. And you have been a pure example of that, because I'm telling you, you would have asked me something about my credit years ago, I would have been like, I didn't know anything about credit. So I appreciate you bringing a lot of
things we weren't
information, things that we were not taught.
They didn't have.
Exactly.
middle
Exactly.
school, high school, nor elementary.
That's why we have to pour into our
Dive
children, because they're
deep
not teaching any of
into
this.
credit, debt,
Yeah.
debt, but it's credit,
Yeah.
not what you said or I said, or
Right.
kind of get down into what the specifics are. What
Yeah.
is this law? Is this what somebody told me?
Right.
Let's get a book and let's kind of
Yeah.
dive a little deeper to
Right.
see if we know everything, because I know we do. I know we know everything.
We claim we do.
But could it be?
Yeah.
We, just may not know it all, so it gets interesting.
It does.
Dive
It
into
does.
some books and allow your mind to be blown.
And another form of support before we go is spiritually growing together.
Oh my gosh.
That's a must. You must be intertwined with each other. You must be women. I'm talking to you now. We have to be the rib for our husbands. We have to be that support system. If they say we going left today, we going left today. Don't ask no questions of why we going left. Just know that we are going left. So, we just have to be the rib for our husbands, especially when they're contributing so much to into our lives, and especially when it comes to our health. They get on our nerves. Can I just say, they can work a nerve, but we have to also be open to listen. And that's what we were talking about, being open for someone to support you and to love you properly. And so with that being said, you guys, I thank you guys so much for tuning in to Black Karen here on my podcast. I enjoyed my husband being a part, and I will probably invite him back to be a part again, but we'll see about that. But no, I love and appreciate him. And I'm flipping through my book right now, Brave New Girl, How to Be Fearless. And I always share a quote out of this book when I jump on here. So I'm just going to flip, and usually, the Most High leads me to what he wants me to say. So let's see what I can find for y'all today, because yesterday was Learn How to Take the Spotlight. So if you didn't tune in to that podcast, go back and listen to that podcast on Taking the Spotlight. Oh, I like this one. I was just about to flip and look for another one. Okay, this one says inspire others to follow. And then I'm getting ready to let everyone go. Do you have anything to say on inspire others to follow? And we're going to wrap it up.
Inspire others to follow. All praises to the Most High. You want to challenge yourself to be the best. Challenge yourself to be a winner. Challenge yourself to do what you think that you couldn't do. Challenge yourself to defy others.
That's a good one.
Challenge yourself to defy your damn self.
I like that. With that being said, shout out to our mentor, Tazadak Shaw, the Deprogramming Enlightener. We love you. We thank you, T-Doc family.
Shout out to the Kahan.
I dedicate this show to you guys. We hope that we continue to make you happy as you guys continue to pour into our life and make us happy. And
shout out to a lot of these credit mentors. This probably go on and on.
Go on to drop
Awesome.
names, baby. Drop them, because I mess up on names. You're good.
I'm not sure about all the names, but forgive me.
Okay.
And, Credit Game.
The Credit
if I'm not
Game,
mistaken, the Credit Plug. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
There's so many people
OG,
out
my
there.
boy, Houston McMillan.
Yeah. Houston, down in Houston, huh?
Delavante. Deron Delavante.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Marvin, is it Marvin Franco?
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm pronouncing these names incorrectly. But shout out.
Yeah. Really. It's been
Shout
a lot
out to
of people.
Loyalty Royalty. Shout out to She Chefing. Shout out to your businesses, and shout out to your company. Shout out to showing the kids and showing the crew that we are and we will continue to be building blocks.
Yes, we
Same
will
little blocks
overcome.
and them same Legos. Let's continue to try to be, and let's be better on building blocks.
There you
Because we
go.
gotta build with each other.
That's a good one. All right, you guys. Well, you heard it. You heard it. This is who I get to enjoy my whole entire day with. And he continues to pour into me, and as I continue to pour into him, we pour into each other as we continue to build wealth and health together. Thank you guys again for tuning in to Black Karen. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the show. And we will talk to you guys next time.
3,
2, and 1.
La.